Manchester United, guys, I told you last night, Man United maintain contacts with the agents of Carlos Baleba, and I want to confirm that. Manchester United are speaking again and again, even today, with the agents of Carlos Baleba, about the contract, about the salary, so Man United on player side want to advance. And then see what happens with Brighton. At the moment, with Brighton, it's still not something advanced or concrete or easy. They know that Brighton wall remains very high, but the contacts are still ongoing. The player is not closing doors to Manchester United, and so Man United, from what I feel, they want to try. They want to try and say, okay, we believe Baleba is the perfect player. We are very happy with our market, because Man United signed the BOMBO, Cunha, Šeško players they wanted. Now they say, if we can get the perfect midfielder, good, otherwise we will move on. But Man United want to try. And this is why, even today, on a Saturday, they continue to speak with the agents of Baleba, and the contract is a topic that for Manchester United would not be a problem. So let's see what's going to happen there. On Manchester United still have to decide whether they want to try to find a goalkeeper who is for the future, like Landmans, who is very talented, and Royal Antwerp is not expensive in terms not only of transfer fee but also salary, or if they want to spend big money on the goalkeeper, and in that case, Donnarumma and Martinez, these kind of names are obviously way more expensive. Transfer fee, salary. So Man United need to decide what they want to do, and will probably depend also on what happens with their goalkeepers. So at the moment it's not something really concrete or advanced for Manchester United, because still needs an internal decision on the goalkeeper case in general. And then for Donnarumma, again, many opportunities around Europe. For example, I can tell you that Manchester City have always been big fans of Gigi Donnarumma. Big fans. But again, we have to see what's going to happen there. It depends on the domino of goalkeepers, but that's going to be an interesting situation.
Carlos Baleba has reportedly agreed personal terms with Manchester United ahead of a possible move this summer. Carlos Baleba agrees to join Man United. The 21-year-old has emerged as a top target for Ruben Amorim's side in recent days, and they have now intensified their pursuit of his signature as they look to bolster their midfield ranks. Christian Eriksen departed Old Trafford on a Bosman deal at the start of July, and although Bruno Fernandes is expected to play in a deeper role this campaign, Man United are still eager to bring a new central midfielder to the club. Baleba has been earmarked as a dream option, amid the club's failure to sign Atalanta star Ederson, and the Cameroon international has now informed Brighton of his desire to join the Red Devils. That is according to renowned ex-account in Dekyla, who posted, Carlos Baleba has made his intentions clear. He's verbally asked Brighton to let him move to Man United. And it gets even more interesting because Baleba's agent has given the thumbs up on the personal terms offer if Brighton agrees to let him go this summer. Brighton at this moment have not nudged from their £100 million valuation on the player. Man United to sign Carlos Baleba? Brighton are determined to retain Baleba for at least another season, and they value him as highly as Moises Caicedo, who left the club to join Chelsea for €115 million in 2023. The 21-year-old made 40 appearances across all competitions last season, scoring 4 goals and providing 2 assists, and his estimated transfer value, ETV, has increased by more than €40 million over the past 12 months. Man United have already spent €229.7 million on the signings of Benjamin Sesko, Brian Mbeumo, Mateus Cunha, and Diego Leon so far this summer, while they are also interested in signing a new goalkeeper amid concerns over the long-term future of Andre Onana. Confirmed, PSG's Donnarumma stance changes everything. PSG have come to a concrete decision over the future of Gianluigi Donnarumma that promises to have a huge impact on the transfer market for Manchester United. Donnarumma is out of contract at Parc des Princes in the summer of 2026, but after weeks of negotiations will not sign a new contract with the Champions League winners. The interesting thing here is that during these discussions between Donnarumma and PSG through the summer, Donnarumma had told the club he had other options and, at a certain point, he said he did not want to stay at PSG. Transfer insider Duncan Castles explained. Now that PSG have bought a new goalkeeper, he's telling Paris that he would prefer to stay at the club, and he will consider staying and leaving the club under freedom of contract in a year's time. That's the guidance I have. PSG are understandably unhappy about that. Information I have is that they have told Donnarumma they will not let him run down his deal and leave on a free transfer in the same style he did with Milan. They see what Donnarumma is doing as trying to reduce his transfer fee and trying to organize conditions under which he can leave, where most of the money spent on his transfer, i.e. the total package of the new club, goes towards his salary and signing on fee rather than the transfer fee. Football Transfers information has been confirmed by Ben Jacobs, who has added that PSG want a fee of around €30 million for the 26-year-old. Manchester United have been widely associated with Donnarumma in recent weeks as a potential replacement for the error-prone Andre Onana, and football